Glenn here at Syngenta, and I thought I would just have a little quick look at the Turf Advisor app to see what was going on. It is Friday the 6th of October now, and on the back of some record temperatures in September globally, I thought I'd have a little quick look round, see what was going on. And not only did we get some record temperatures last month with some frightening climatic data coming in, but we're also supposed to be going into the hottest October days ever recorded, which is a Saturday and Sunday. So I've seen figures of kind of 24, 25 banded around. So looking at Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're looking at highs of 22, 22.8 and highs of 23.8 next Monday, 22.8 on Tuesday. So that is a prolonged period of high temperature. Now we'll see what happens. I'd be really interested to know what you are seeing on yours. So let's have a little closer look at that. This is the average air temperature. So we're seeing average air temperature of 16, 16, 17, 17, 16.8. Now, what I find really useful about this is we can look at the bottom at what we would normally have. So we're a 2-week average of 15 degrees. So this 14-day period, we have an average of 15 degrees, which is pretty high compared to our 2-week historic average for this period. So this period, on average over the last 10 years, has been 13 degrees, 1-3. So we are on average 2 degrees higher every day at the moment. So that is a concern. You'll see that has flagged up red on there because I have set my threshold at 14 degrees as high risk. Because when I was setting these thresholds, I was very much thinking about microdokium patch and thinking that the warmer it is, the more worrying it is. But we're in a slightly different situation to the one I was expecting to be in. Okay, what else have we got here that I was looking at? So leaf wetness. Leaf wetness is important because we are sky high here on temperatures. So we are looking like we've got some pretty high levels of leaf wetness going on. 53% today, 14 hours above 40%. Tomorrow we're looking at 14 hours above 40%, 13 hours above 40%. So it's significant, calming down next Monday. Looking at that. Next Thursday looks brutal, but that's a long way off. So let's have a look. Just keep an eye on that one. That's one to watch. Humidity as well. That is sky high. So we are in high temperatures, high humidity. What else is going on? Let's have a look at the sunset. So where we are about 11 hours day length through this period of the year. So we've got about 11 hours day length, high humidity, high temperatures, high leaf wetness, growth potential. That is probably the one thing that is holding us up. We are growing out of these problems as quick as we're coming. We're at about 72%, nearly 80% Saturday, Sunday, nearly 100% on Monday. Nearly optimum growth temperatures in October. But looking like that's all falling off a cliff next Thursday. So again, 20%, 0.2 above our 2-week historic average down there in the bottom. So all reflecting those temperatures. ET rates, that would not what we'd normally be looking at, but because we're into shorter days, that is all calming down. We're looking at kind of 2 mil all the way through this period. So if we do need some irrigation, it's only going to be limited irrigation. We're probably looking to replace about 60% of that if we have to. So it's maybe 1 mil a day. So just to think about where that is. If you can see from the 2-week average, our ET rates are nowhere near reflecting the same pattern as the temperatures. And again, that's all related to day length rather than to temperature. Anything else? Soil temperatures, where's that? Very similar, going into high soil temperatures through next week, which is great news if you're looking to apply nematodes. It looks like that's hanging around for as long as possible. So we're a couple of weeks away from that application. All good news, a couple of degrees warmer than normal. So there you go. The only one thing I would keep an eye on now is your microdokium patch disease. This greencast microdokium patch is scored 0 to 4. Now the way this is built is it's going to reflect temperatures. 0 is saying we are outside of optimum temperatures, which we are. We are in low temperature period. Now, I wouldn't worry too much about any of this at the moment because it is so warm, but all of those other factors that aren't taken into account in the model, things like leaf wetness, humidity all being high are all going to be creating disease pressure. Growth potential is probably keeping us out of disease pressure, keeping us nice and warm. So that microdocium patch model is probably not reflecting what you're seeing. You're probably seeing disease activity, but disease activity that is not causing you too many problems, hopefully. But just keep an eye on what is going on there, because I suspect back end of next week, with those temperatures dropping, we could start moving into some problems. There's only one other thing I want to mention before I go. And if you click on the bottom left hand corner, that little person down in the bottom left there, you will bring up your profile settings. Now what you can now do is, if you look at the educational videos, which is the 1, 2, 3, fourth one down, come on, right, yeah, there you go, that will take you through to YouTube, where you will find these educational videos, and I will put this one on in a minute. But there you go, setting up your profile, leaf wetness, training videos, all sorts of things, and we will continue to add those in to help you get more out of the app. That's it for today. Enjoy the warm temperatures. I expect they're the last warm weekend of the year, and I am very much hoping to grab a beer in the sunshine. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.